Yo, yo. I don't know if you can hear me now. If you can hear me, let me know. Other than that, I'm gonna have to stop. Hmm. Yo, 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 yo. What am I doing? Yo, 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 yo. Do some audio testing here, man. Audio testing. Audio testing. One, two, three. I gotta go back and see. Work on audio and work. That it. See, let me see. Let me see. I don't know if everybody. I don't know if they can hear me yet. If it ain't working, then it ain't gonna be right today. Can you hear me or no? Let me check. Yo, 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 yo. Oh, it's low. Mm, mm. Something happened yesterday. I think my OBS reset, and I think I have to go back in there and mess with a lot of these settings. This is going to be a process here. This is crazy. I don't know what to do, man. It's going in and out. I see it's going in and out. That is crazy work right there. Um, well, right now, I don't know what the fuck to do. Let me get the rest of this set up real quick. Kind of figured it was gonna be something low or something when I got the audio back, but um, I looked at some of the slate and stuff last night. So when I was at work, of course I forgot a lot of stuff because it's hard for me to take notes at work. But let me uh, let me try to restore my memory. What do I need? I need just get a Jackson tab up there. Top home run plays today. Oh man. So did look at a few games last night, and I'm gonna try to go through and put some of these bets to the side and stuff like that. What I like, what I seen last night. Uh, uh my bad, y'all. I should have just not even streamed today. Having technical difficulties, overslept, all types of stuff, man. Don't man. And then it's Sunday, so y'all know it's weird, man. Games are weird. Uh, these games are weird. We do need a chalky day. We do for a chalky day, but games are weird stuff on Sundays, man. So be careful out there, right? Uh, so mm, yesterday I did the home run parlay. I did a 3 leg. I couldn't round robin it, and I missed it by one. It wasn't the greatest odds, but I took Buxton, Riley, and Cal Riley Green. Buxton, Riley Green, and Kyle Riley went 2 of 3 on that one in the parlay. But I couldn't round robin because both Riley and Buxton was in the same game. That's how much I like those. Those. That's how much I like them yesterday. Yeah. So while this is loading up here, they spitting out. I asked Jackson give they top bets. They spit them out right now. They spit them out right now. So we'll go through that real quick, and then I'll go through some of the plays, some of the bats and stuff like that that I seen last night. We'll get out of spitting them out. Jackson spitting them out this morning. All right, so uh, as just as Jackson right now, top home. Give me the top home run plays for June 29th. They gave me Ketel Marte, James Wood. Oh man, I love James today. You can hear better now. Good, 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 good. All right, so James Wood, Jonathan Aranda, Juan Soto, Nick Kurtz, Julio Rodriguez. I seen some people on Julio yesterday, so Trevor Story, um, Cam Smith. I like Cam Smith today. I like Adele. I don't know about. I like Adele today. I probably got to go back and look. Jackson Holiday. Um, Final thoughts: these players are in excellent positions to hit home runs today based on recent performance and favorable matchups and park factors. If you're looking to place bets, consider these strong value. Give me a top MLB bets today to give me Milwaukee Brewers on a run line. I like that. Uh, they get the last 2 or 3 games. Marquez been good, but I got a bat there for sure. Um, over 7.5 in the Twins and Tigers game. I did not look at that game. We'll look at that game. Adele or over a hit, a parlay piece right there. Jonathan Aranda hit, parlay piece right there. Spencer Steer's been on one. He's been on fire. You can look at his 8 hit rate chart right there. He's been on one 9 of his last 10 games, and beyond that. So he's been on fire. Aranda, take a look at this hit chart real quick. Bang, 10 straight, right? So yeah, looking good, looking good, looking good. Um, Rodriguez under 2.5 runs. I don't know about that one. His hit rate chart ain't popping up right now, but it pop up. Chad Patrick over 5.5 strikeouts. I like that going up against Colorado, so I really like that. I was on that play as well, and his 15.5 pitching outs. But I will probably show you guys a little something too. David Torres over a half hit, over hit. Parlay piece right there. Raise money line. Shout out to the Rays for bouncing back for us yesterday. Raise money line, hit rate chart on the money line. But hmm, gotta go back and look at that. Brewers versus Rockies under 8.5 total runs, and that's what we got there for Jackson. He said, "Yeah, the audio is a lot better today." Well, I just had a big technical difficulties. My mic is not working. My audio wasn't working when I first came on, so maybe it reset. Maybe that was a good reset. My OBS must have reset. Maybe that was a good reset, but I can't get my microphone to start going right now. I can't get it working. I mean, I can't get my whatever you call it shit, my camera to work. Maybe I need to buy a new camera. Um, like I said, I did look at these games. It was a slow night at work. I did look at them at work, but I couldn't jot things down. So what I'm gonna do here today is I'm just going to I'm just going to try to refresh my memory, right? So it's all gonna come back. I know I'm getting old, but it is what it is. Where was I? Let me go over here to Jackson. And see, these sites don't load up when I'm at work because um, on my work Wi-Fi, all this stuff is blocked out, right? So I can't get these sites, a lot of these sites, and I can't get a lot of these sites when I'm at work. So here, okay. Uh, First game here was St. Louis and Guardians, right? So um, I'm quite sure I was so Cleveland. So it was J Ram for me. J Ram, it was J Ram for me. Uh, it was Jose Ramirez. If I was going to a bat here, but Calmazzado does look meh, right? Libertor. Jose Ramirez is batting 400 over the course of the season, and that's what I was looking at, right? Not for nothing specific, but at the end of the day, if I'm betting on the bat here on the Cleveland side, that's what it's going to be, right? Just a long story short, just to shorten this shit off. But as of late, it's kind of cooling off a little bit when it comes to the power and stuff like that. But if I'm looking for a hit from anybody or something like that, it's gonna be Jose Ramirez. He's batting 286 now. Over the full course of the season, he was batting close to 400, if not 400. So he's somebody that I was definitely looking at, right? Not my favorite game to target though. Definitely is not. But at the end of the day, that's who I was looking at. Was Jose Ramirez, and this was here on this side, on the Cleveland, on the St. Louis side. There, what's the name's not Burleson. Burleson's not in the lineup. Uh, Burleson's not in the lineup, so um, I can see instances where Contreras, historically, he's hit lefties. Okay, so Contreras is somebody that you can look at over the course of the season here. Um, Over the course of the season here, his averages he's got a 256 average on this pitch mix here, but his barrel is up. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So he has the ability to lift one out. Ivan Herrera, I don't think he's in the lineup or not. Let's see. We got an over under 8 in this game. It's just not my favorite game. Long story short, not my favorite game. And it is what it is with that situation. It's not my favorite game. So if I'm looking for hits or something like that, I mean, I'm definitely looking at Contreras. We know Donovan is pretty good at baseball. Arenado's not striking out. We know that. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at right now. Like, so over the course of the season, Arenado's batting 217 versus pitch mix. He's hitting cleanup right now, but he hasn't struck out. Mason Wynn don't strike out. He's batting 283 versus pitch mix. And then Contreras historically can hit lefties pretty good. His barrel is there, so you can take it for whatever you want to take it. Um, Looking at the lefties here, uh, that's not my favorite game. You know, Alex Burleson not in the lineup. I would have been had some interest in Alex Burleson, but he's not in the lineup. So, like I said, not my favorite game. I'm gonna keep it moving. Truth be told, keep it moving. I don't know what to expect for the pitchers or either. Right? I just not. It just wasn't one of my favorite games. Um, Moving over to the next game here with the Athletics and the New York Yankees. So Severino on the road, he's been getting lit up. No, he's been good on the road, but he did just have a bad game on the road. But he's been okay on the road. I don't know if I could trust him. Marcus Stroman just getting back. I don't know if I definitely don't know if I could trust him, Marcus Stroman. So uh, what I liked here, I know I like Brooker, right? And a lot of people probably not going to be on it, but I definitely like Brooker for my personal reasons here. So let's go to this game here. Um, so Severino, let's go to righties here. I mean Marcus Stroman to righties. He'll be throwing. Well, he was throwing, he was throwing, but so hopefully he still should be throwing these pitches. But Marcus Stroman was throwing that sinker 78% of the time, followed by that slider. That was crazy, right? So, like I said, Stroman here. I'll click on Stroman here and we look at that sinker, right? So, um, 352, no bombs. We've been through this before, right? We've been through this before. Marcus Stroman was getting his ass lit up too, right? Before he left, I don't see him coming back today and lighting the world on fire. If he does, he does. It is what it is. But looking at Rooker here, we I he, it seems like he just don't hit this sinker hard, but he hits it. He's 21, 25 for 71 over the course of the season. A lot of these guys don't strike out versus this sinker. He was throwing it 78% of the time. When you go back to last year, um, these guys are pretty much the same. It's been the same old song, right? So this is 2024 against the sinker alone and the same shit, right? They're not striking out. Rooker over the course of the season, he batted 450 on this sinker, right? He only had 4 bombs. He knows this sinker well. He knows the sinker well. That's why I like Rooker. When you get a motherfucker throwing this sinker as much as Stroman was throwing it, Stroman's been out for a while, but I know Rooker would be looking for that. That's just where I'm at with that. Okay. So and then you got some guys here that's not striking out and things of that nature, right? So when I flip it over to the lefties, uh, I forgot who I liked, whatever the case may be. I will look at the pitch mix again and cutter, sinker, slur. So it's mixed up all over the place. And like I said, Stroman wasn't the best pitcher before he left, right? So it is what it is. Um, I got it on 2024. Take it off 2024, put it on 2025, and then throw this bitch up there. Um, so LB, Nick Kurtz, LB, right? Lawrence Butler, Nick Kurtz there. I'll bring it in. So Nick Kurtz here. Last 3 weeks he's got 3 bombs. So he's somebody you could definitely look at right there. Right. Last 2 weeks he's got three bombs. So the last 2 weeks off this pitch mix, he's 3 of 7. All three of those were bombs. Okay, on this pitch mix. If you want to look at the um, last 7 days, his two of those bombs come within the last 7 days. So Rooker, Nick Kurtz are guys that I'm looking at, and those ancillary guys, they wasn't striking out. So you want to make sure those guys are in the lineup or whatever it may be. But I ain't trying to spend a lot of time, bro. I'm just trying to speed through, refresh my memory of what I liked yesterday. So that's that. Sliding on over here to the next game, which would be yikes, the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. We got it over under 9 here. I was no now Frankie Montas, he had been getting his ass lit up in spring training. He came out, he pitched good. Now, um, I'm not on the Pirates bats. I'm not, truth be told. So I'm not looking at them right now. Sorry if you wanted me to look at them. And then the New York Mets bats, like, it's the same old song, man. Straight up, right? Soto been on one. Uh, of course, I got to go back and look at it. But as soon as I look at it, it's gonna pop back into my memory. And both the New York Mets, Mike Burrows. So I don't remember how many games Mike Burrows pitched. And my internet is moving slow, not as fast as I would like. He's pitched one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 games. Hasn't been over. Hasn't hit 6 innings in none of those 7 games. I don't know what happened here. So I don't know exactly what he's going to be doing today, but he's scheduled to start today. Last game he came out the bullpen, so we'll see what's going to happen. So at the end of the day here, so um, yeah, see my internet's supposed to load up a little faster than this. Fastball 49% of the time, and that's not ideal. Of course, but I like the usual suspect. Looking at that fastball 49% of the time. Uh, almost hit one yesterday. It was only a 3 leg, but it is what it is. But so okay, so I remember what it was, right? I want to see if he's got Beatty. If Beatty is in the lineup and Mauricio is in the lineup, I need to figure out if they're in the lineup, right? So because they look pretty good, okay. So they looked good yesterday. Hey, why am I? Why was they? Okay. Where's the New York Mets game? What am I seeing there? Too early for me. There it is. 80. Okay, Okay, he's in the lineup. Okay, it's gonna be the Mets for me, right? It's gonna be the Mets for me. What's the line on this? -150. Money line parlays, run line straights. If you want to take the money line on the Mets to get you a little something to knock that juice out, it's gonna be the Mets for me, right? So I like the Mets. Okay, so um, Jeff McNeil, he's throwing that fastball 45 or some percent of the time, something like that, right? And that's what we're looking at right now. Um, 49% of the time. Um, Soto's got 5 bombs on that. Mauricio's batting 400 on that. Um, Jeff McNeil's got 6 bombs on that. Is McNeil in the lineup? Uh, yeah, Jeff McNeil's right there. Um, they like that fastball, right? So I couldn't talk you off anything, right? Truth be told, last 3 weeks here, 2 weeks, that's 2 weeks here. That's Mauricio is 5 for 11 with a bomb. Brandon Nemo has been on fire right now, right? So Uh, he's 385 with a bomb, not striking out on that fastball. McNeil lately hadn't hit a bomb lately the last 2 weeks, but he's able. Two bombs for Soto. His fly ball is up. His barrel was up there the last 2 weeks. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. And I'll leave it on the last month for the rest of the pitches up there. For the last month here. Um, load up for me. Load up for me. Load up for me. All right, so Nemo has been on one, right? Soto's been on one, right? Soto's been on one. And then you got guys like Mauricio at the back end of that lineup, and then Nemo right there. I mean, McNeil in the middle of that lineup. Hadn't looked at the righties yet, so y'all go to the righties right now. And Alonso's probably due too. You know what I'm saying? But he's throwing that fastball 42% to the righties. Alonso last month, he's 15 to 40 versus that with three bombs. And then Marte, I don't think Marte is. No, I don't think Marte is. So Marte is not in the lineup. But y'all get the drift, right? I like the Mets. I like the Mets. We got an over under 9. Their team total is probably 4.5. You might want to look at that if you don't trust Frankie Montas. I don't trust them, but I'm gonna use their money line. I'm probably put a little something with it to try to reduce the juice and see what I can do right there. Right. So Pete Alonso last 7 days he still looked okay. Not for power, but he still was hitting right? Last 7 days, he's 5 for 11, one extra base hits. He's boiling, right? He's boiling. Wouldn't be surprised if Pete Alonso went boom today, right? We ain't been hearing his name that much, so he's on a hot list right now. He's on a hot list. He probably gonna go yard today, but at the end of the day, I like the Mets at least to probably hit their team total. Maybe we'll see. Next game here would be the Phillies and the Braves. I like Strider's K's, right? I put his K's 7.5 in a in a in the in the pick'em sheet. But the thing about that is we got an over under 8.5. I couldn't find the runs last night. I'm not looking at the bets for this game. Ranger Sora has been on fire. Special Strider as of late, excuse me, been on fire. But we still got an 8.5 total, so beware. Um, so I'm not looking at these bats. I like this game, these pitchers, stuff like that. I can't put a read on these bats in that Phillies game. Tampa Bay Rays, Baltimore Orioles. We got Taj Bradley on the mound. We got Dean Krimmer on the mound. We got an over under 9.5. Y'all know the deal, right? I still expect runs to be put up there. Dean Krimmer, he's been probably okay on the road. I mean, at home. As of late, probably. Let me get a refresher. I looked at this last night, but Dean Krimmer here. Uh, 12 bombs. Um, Tampa Bay Rays at Tampa Bay. He gave up one earned run in 5 innings. He pitched okay. Now that's what I don't like. Right? They just seen him. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. Man. And then these boys been on fire versus right hand pitchers. Right? So we'll see what's gonna happen. Right? But I do want to filter this real quick. Look at some of these splits. As you can see at home, he's got a 2.90 ERA. On the road, he's got a 5.49 ERA. So he could. There's instances where he could pitch good today, but mm, so the lefties, right? That's where I like to. We want to target him at versus the lefties, and then it is what it is, right? So Baltimore, Tampa Bay. We're gonna look at these lefties. As you can see right now, he's giving up 8 bombs with an average of 300 batting average versus lefties at home. He is of those 8 bombs, he's giving up what? Hold up for me. Ooh, of those 8 bombs, he's giving up 2 home runs at home. His K percentage is down, so you don't strike nobody out. That's cool. You don't strike nobody out. That's cool. That's fine with me, right? So we're gonna look at Kramer here. Um, we're gonna look at Kramer versus these lefties, and let's see what he's throwing. Uh, it's the lefties though. I don't really have to go too far off into it. That fastball is throwing 42% of the time, followed by that slider. What I do know about that fastball is, oh no, he's throwing 28%. He's got three bombs on that fastball. He's spreading the love on the pitch mix, so it's not a pitch that I need to single out. And like I said, it's the lefty. So Randa just went yesterday. 15 extra base hits, seven bombs on this with a 12% barrel rate. Oh man, I'm sorry. Didn't add the pitch mix in. Okay, so pretty much the same thing, right? Brandon Lowe, 15 extra base hits, eight bombs, green as fuck. Um, John Aranda, Jonathan Aranda, 13 extra base hits, six bombs. Magnum down there looking pretty good. One thing about Magnum, he had as of late, he's been hitting good on the road. Chandler Simpson is green as hell too. Taking a look at these lineups here. Um, Seem like these motherfuckers been taking turns, man. Josh Lowe leading off. Yandy there, yes, three. So there's no Caminero's not in the lineup. But you still got Magnum right there. You got Curtis Mead in there. You also got Chandler Simpson back there. Okay. Um, all right. Josh Lowe leading off. Okay. Now, so as we look at a few things here, Josh Lowe batting 263. I think he's batting better on the road. So when I hit the road switch down here, check out Josh Lowe. Josh Lowe's batting 393 on the road. So he's hitting a little bit better on the road. This team is on the road. Tanner Simpson batting 474 on the road. Jake Magnum hitting good on the road as well. Right. So let's bring it back. That's over the course of the season. Running back here. It's pretty much the same old song when you're looking at these guys. Magnum batting 478 last 3 weeks. How about the last seven? Still looking good at the end of the day. Yes, Buxton Cash. You already know. Another man, Caminero's in the lineup. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yesterday's blessings. Yeah, Buxton blessed us again. Josh Lowe, last 7 days, 7 for 9. Randa, both for 14. Lowe 4 for 8. Simpson, they hit, they hit hitting. Let's see what. Let's see. Be mindful of pitching though. Primer, like I said, at home, he's got a 2.9 ERA. He's pitching good at home. We'll see what's gonna happen. We'll see what's gonna happen. I don't think that's enough to deter me from these guys here. All that green, I don't know. I don't know. Right? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the righties here, no Caminero in the lineup. Uh, hmm. So Yandy Diaz has been on one, right? Um, then I bring it back for the last 3 weeks. Andy Diaz hitting third. So he's like I said, he's pitching his worst to lefties. Last 3 weeks, Yandy Diaz in general batting 500, a little bit over 500, 10 for 17. Uh, so he's got three bombs. So it is what it is, man. Got the Yandy Diaz right there. On the road, last 3 weeks, Yandy Diaz, um, he's 6 for 12 with a bomb. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen here, right? I like those usual suspects. I do. Miles Bradley giving up seven bombs to lefties. Okay. I think Holiday and some of those guys was looking really, really good as of late. So I have to bring it back. That's what it was for me. So Coach Cowser, um, you know, last 3 weeks, smaller sample size versus pitch mix, but he's displayed some power, right? Holiday showed some power here and there. Um, I don't know how I want to attack these Baltimore guys, man. You know, I'm at the point where I probably just really want to try primer with these with the Tampa Bay bats because it just feels like Tampa Bay bats for me right now a little bit more easier to read if that makes sense. Coach Cowser, he's somebody that if I'm looking for a bomb, I'll be looking at him. Uh, his barrels up, stuff like that. A full season. Mm, Pick the righty. Coach Cowser got 4 bombs on this pitch mix. Brian O'Hearn got a 2% K rate. The righty's not as sexy to me. So I don't know, man. I feel like it's Tampa Bay or nothing for me in this spot. Um, when I felt like this about Baltimore, they went crazy the other day, right? But I just right now the way my luck is going, I just sticking me personally, the Lowe's, Andy, Aranda, Magnum, Simpson, those guys, they're a little bit more. They're a little bit more. I feel like they're a little bit more consistent. Okay? That, that's where I'm gonna put that at. So this Toronto game here, you got Eric Lauer on the mound, Walker Buehler on the mound. I feel like, uh, so I feel like we had an over under 10 in this spot. I didn't. When I looked at it, it didn't look like they was gonna hit 10. I'm telling you this right now. It didn't look like they was gonna hit 10 to me. Uh, but I'm terrible when it comes to betting games and stuff like that. Take that with a grain of salt. But uh, um, I felt like I felt like it was a way that Eric Lauer could have probably hit his pitching outs. I feel like it's a way that Eric Lauer could probably hit his strikeouts. Um, that's the way I felt. I don't know, you know what I'm saying. So let me see, strikeout strong. 1.5 at -120, and then we got his pitching outs. Eric Lauer sitting at 14 and a half. Now it's in the -145. I think it was a -120 last night, I believe. But it's favored to the over. I just feel like he can get there. I don't, I ain't gonna say I don't know why, but look at that Boston here versus this pitch mix here. Um, um, so there's some strikeouts over the course of the season over here. There is, but I'm going to lately, last 2 weeks. Of course, he's a lefty, so it's not enough sample size here. So, here's some strikeouts over here for sure. Need to make sure some who's in the lineup. Walking back to the last month, now, they were hitting. They were hitting lefties. Don't get it twisted. They weren't hitting lefties. This just feels like a lineup that I can't trust. Now, there are some guys in this lineup that can hit that historically. Ref Snyder's been a lefty killer. What they got? Rand's hitting way back here. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't put a right read on Boston bats because I have been betting Boston bats. So don't let me deter you guys' situation. At the end of the day, what I'm probably dealing with is the fact that I haven't been betting on Boston bats at all. I damn near been skipping over Boston bats. So I'm not. I'm just gonna leave the Boston bats alone. That's what I'm gonna do. It's hard for me to put a read on it. Toronto. I mean, because I don't look at green all the time and just say, okay, they green. I like them. And then, I still gotta figure this shit out, right? Romy Gonzalez, that motherfucker, he leading off. Yeah, he leading off, but man, I mean, lately that motherfucker, last 2 weeks, and he's 4 for 10 last 2 weeks, batting 400 versus the Fish. These strikeouts are there, so I don't know what to expect. Don't know what to expect. I don't. Right? So I'm gonna bounce off that side. Um, looking at Walker Bueller. Um, I mean, Springer was somebody who I was interested in. Um, so Springer, he's batting 300 here versus Fish Mix. I could figure where they at on the road. Way switch there. Uh, yeah, I could flick a way switch. It just feels like Springer, man. Um, he's sneaky at times. He's hitting better on the road. Over the course of the season, he's got 3 bombs on the road, batting 321 on the road. Versus Fishman spent 300 in general, 6 bombs. Third, he's got the highest bear rate versus Fishmix amongst the righties. Walker Buehler is giving up. Barrel percentage is not the greatest, and then 2.63 home run per nine, 267 ISO with 8 home runs. You could also look at him for extra base hits, right? We know Vladdy is in play, we know that, but like I said, Springer, it's just something about Springer. Kirk, who's in the lineup? Kirk, Kirk is not in the lineup. Okay, Kirk is not in the lineup. Springer's hitting cleanup, right? So bring it on in here. Eats here. Springer's been 364. Barrel is down. K percentage is down. Still been 364. Earning command 11 for 26. He's been 023 in the last 2 weeks. Earning command right here, right here, okay. On the road. Hmm. So Boba and Vladdy probably gonna do what they're gonna do. Right? Vladdy's got 3 bombs within the last 2 weeks. Uh, Boba average has been down for the last 2 weeks. Coming back to the last 7 days, George Springer 6 for 11. He's batting 545. In the last 7 days, he does have a bomb. Okay, he does have a bomb. Earning command 5 for 6 in the last 7 days. Boba been playing a lot. He's 5 for 21, but his average is down. It's kind of like oldish. So it is what it is. And then, like I say, Laddie, he's 2 for 12 in the last 7 days with a bomb. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. George Springer he just caught my eye, bro. So whatever you want to do with that situation, it is what it is. Um, Walker Brewer's giving up 5 bombs to righties. He's got a 326 batting. I mean to lefties. He's got 326 batting average. I don't think these bats look that good versus pitch mix or as of late. The lefties for Toronto, but this could be one of those days that they probably could just still go upside his head. Rogers got 5 bombs off this pitch mix and 10% barrel rate over the course of the season here. But we will bring it back as of late. They just didn't look that sexy to me. Now that I come to think of it. Somebody said Karaya. Who was that? Who was that? Who's Karaya? So yeah, as of late, could this be a get right spot? Probably could, but as of late, the lefties just don't look good with Fish Mix. You know what I'm saying? It's just ain't been looking good. Last 7 days, it just ain't been looking good to me. So probably good weather. You got a 9.5 under probably good weather. Anything can happen though, man. I got my eye on Springer. Okay. Um. So the next game here was see, because if I would have wrote this shit down last night, but I was at work, I would have just came on and spit them all out. But now it's kind of weird. New Mets, San Diego, da 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 da. Look at that. Okay, San Diego. So Lodolo, right? San Diego, I don't know what the fuck is up with San Diego. So off the back here, um, I'm gonna tell you what Kolick here. So Kolick is kind of hard for me to put a read on Kolick right now. I think he's okay, right? He's giving up home runs on two separate occasions, right? For these games, Kolick, or it could just be me. It could just be me trying to make something out of him. But I mean, he gave up 3 home runs in this game versus Seattle. He gave up 2 home runs in this game versus Arizona. He hasn't given up no home runs in no other games except for those 2 games. Granted, that was 5 bombs, but he haven't given up no home runs in no other games except for those 2 games. That's so he's given up a home run. Every, he hasn't given up any home runs except for 2 games. Um, Weird, man. It's just weird to me. Weird. He can give up some hits here and there, but it's weird to me. And I'm trying to decipher who this guy is. Is he good? Can he be good? Whatever the case may be. I'm not a scout. I'm not into going back. But the home runs he did give up, he gave him up to left. Okay, he'll be on the road where he's pitching his worst to lefties on the road. So versus this pitch mix, here, I'm tell you who looked okay was if I'm not mistaken, what's the name is on the it was Lux, Cruz, and Steer, I believe. Lux, Cruz, and Steer. I think Steer's on that streak. He's just been killing it. And then, like I said, he's pitching his worst to left, right? So there you have that. I mean, that's why I'll be looking at, you know, Lux, Cruz, Lux and Cruz for sure. I haven't been having any luck with Cruz. It's like every time I bet him, that's the day that he don't do shit. But it is what it is. Lodolo. So we got Lodolo, and I don't know how long you can be, bad or good, whatever the case may be, but he always pitched his worst at home, right? He just came out the last 2 games. Well, he's given up a bomb at home in 4 straight games. Uh, hmm, last 2 games at home, he's given up less than 3 runs. That's good, right? Minnesota, New York Yankees, right? New York Yankees, Minnesota ain't been the best versus lefty, right? So that's that. Um, I don't know what to think, right? But at the end of the day, here, I will say, I can't talk you off Machado, okay? Can't talk you off Machado because he's historically hit lefties, right? Um, that's what I'll be looking at. Um, I, if I'm betting anybody here, would be Machado, okay? Machado. I'm just gonna take a rain check on the rest of this game here. San Diego, Lodolo though, he's this is what's been going on for him. At home, he's given up 12 bombs, uh, 11 of them to righties. Machado does have a home run. 9 of those 11 bombs come at home versus righties, and the other 2 came on the road versus righties. Right? He's pitching his worst at home versus lefties as far as hits wise. So you could definitely look at some of these lefties when it comes to just hitting him, some softer hits or something like that, singles or just hits in general. You could take a look at the Reyes. You could take a look at Jackson Merrill. You could take a look at Gavin Sheets and stuff like that. And then Machado historically hits lefties well. That's how that's gonna go. Okay, San Francisco and Chicago White Sox. I'm not going to lose no more money on San Francisco right now. I'm gonna get off of them, right? Hopefully they do some good. I didn't even look at it, right? So y'all could probably bet them. I probably been bad luck. Um, so Dodgers didn't have a pitcher out when I looked at this game last night. Got an over under 9.5 in the spot. The Kansas City Royals, they don't strike out. Okay, they don't strike out, or they don't strike out much. Dodgers gonna have an opener. Robertsley gonna come in and pitch, 3, 4 innings, whatever the case may be. Ubik has been really, really, really good, right? So I get a pitching lean towards Kansas City. But going up against Dodgers bullpen and stuff like that, Pasquantino don't strike out. Garcia is pretty good. Uh, Bobby Witt definitely don't strike out like that. And then so it is what it is, right? The weather's been great, so this ballpark has been producing runs, and it is what it is for that situation. Chris Bubick is really good. I don't really want to target him, but historically, Tommy Edman has hit lefties good. Max Muncy looked good to me, right? Teoscar Hernandez historically has hit lefty, but something about Max Muncy today that I probably would not take a look at. So since they got a primary pitcher, we would I'll slide in and show y'all what I've seen real quick and then get off this game. Baltimore and Tampa Bay. Um, let me see. No, 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 no. Kansas City and LA Dodgers. Okay. LA Dodgers. Chris Bubick. Chris Bubick's been good, man. Straight up. To lefties, one bomb, bro. To righties, three bombs to righties. You know what I'm saying? So man, so let's see. Okay, Bubick gets up there. Teoscar Hernandez over the course of the seasons, batting 467. Will Smith batting 417. Will Smith numbers look pretty good right there. That's over the course of the season. But you have to take pitching into consideration, right? Somebody like Bubick is good. Last 2 weeks, don't see a lot of lefties and stuff like that. The last 2 weeks, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever. I yesterday, what's that boy name? Freddie Freeman came out to play yesterday, but you know what? Whatever, right? Some of these numbers can look good, but some of these numbers can be fugazi. They just probably won't go out there and perform like we want, right? The last 5 weeks, these motherfuckers not striking out. They was looking good the last 5 weeks. You know what I'm saying? But if you bring it in a little bit more, they soften up a little bit. But smaller sample size because it's a lefty. When we thinking about lefty on lefty here, like I said, Muncy might be one of those guys who I really want to. Said Pittsburgh versus. I mean, I don't know. It could be, but like I said, Montez he wasn't looking good in the minors. He wasn't looking good in the minors. He came out, pitched one good game, and then the verdict is still out for me with him. Right? I don't know if I trust him. If I'm playing him in DFS, it's only going to be in a tournament. I can't trust him in cash. So Otani, and of course that's Otani, so I don't have to talk much. But when we're looking at lately right now, so Muncie over the course of the season only 8 for 46. But like I said, lately versus lefties, how about the last 3 weeks? Muncie, I'll say last month. He's got two bombs, got a 14% K rate. The home run, whatever case may be, 5 for 14. Bringing it on in a little bit. Um, Last 2 weeks, small sample size though, man. Small sample size. So I don't know how much I can trust this, right? Small sample size. And then, like I said, you got to take pitching into consideration. Bubick has been okay. He's been okay. I just don't know how I want to attack this, but as of late, Muncie had whatever he's throwing, Muncie had been hitting it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Not my favorite game. Not my favorite game. Even though it's a 9.5 total. If I'm betting this game here, I'm looking at the same game parlay betting, taking some hits, and I'm getting out of there like that. Right, taking some hits, and I'm getting out of there like that. Usual suspect. Um, Next game here. Um, Colorado and Milwaukee. Here. Right off the back, I'm gonna tell you, I like Yelich. I like Yelich here, and I ain't even gonna lie though. We got an over under 8.5 in this spot. Goodman looked good at times. Ryan McMahon, Freeman, and Beck looked okay at times, stuff like that. So, man, and then the way things been going, and then Herman Marquez, he's given up only. I don't think he hasn't given up more than 2 runs last 2 or 3 starts. He's been pitching okay. So what I like to see here, what I probably want to like here is strikeouts for Chad Patrick, and I know I like Yelich, right? And it's just I don't bet on Colorado bats. I don't bet on Colorado bats, bro. I don't. With Chad Patrick, I like Chad Patrick, but his strikeouts was at 5.5. And this Collins kid, South Frelick, but I like Yelich. I like Yelich here. I'll give you guys a quick brief of what I seen here, and just keep it moving. I got to speed up. Trying to speed up. Colorado, Milwaukee. Uh, we will look at Milwaukee here. Yelich, he just ain't been getting no lift on the ball, man. You know what I'm saying? So let me show you. We're looking at his launch angle ain't been there, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit. He's had that problem last year too. What a good batter, man. Let's see. Look at that launch angle. 1.9, 1.9, 1.9. That he ain't getting it up there. He ain't getting it up. Motherfucker needs some Viagra. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? So um, we're looking at Herman Marquez here. Herman Marquez has been pitching good as of late, but like I said, um, left hand hitters here. Whatever he's throwing, Christian Yelich is hitting it, bro. So 296, 9 extra bases, 4 home runs. As of late, that's when he's been, cooking, right? Last month, um, Yelich batting 522 versus this pitch mix. 3 extra base hits, 1 bomb. See his launch angle and shit. Isaac Collins, 11 for 30. South Frelick can hit. So it is what it is. That situation. Um, Last 2 weeks, Christian Yelich, 10 for 15, batting 667 there. Strikeouts pretty much down. These few lefties right here, they pretty much like that pitch mix. Okay. So it is what it is with that situation. That's as of late. And I will tell you, just as well as them lefties right there like that pitch mix as of late. And then as of late, Herman Marquez for Colorado Rockies, I ain't gonna lie, he's been pitching good. Now, I'll just give you guys a taste tester of what I've seen. I don't bet Colorado bats that much, and I don't bet Colorado bats that much. But you guys can probably decipher how you guys want to do things, right? So the righties here. Goodman on the righties. He was one I was really looking at. But for the lefties here, Ryan McMahon 5 bombs here. Rick Moniak 6 bombs there. 12 extra base hits for him and McMahon as of late there. Bring it back in a little bit. Last 3 weeks or something like that. See how they've been doing lately. McMahon 9 for 21, 2 bombs. Toglia, 6 for 19, got 300, 2 bombs, right? The strikeouts are there though. So I do like the strikeouts for Chad Patrick. Flipping over here to the righties here, I think Goodman was the one that stood out to me at the top. Uh, Goodman was the one that stood out to me at the top there. Um, he's got 6 bombs, 11 extra base hits on the season. Tyler Freeman, 23 for 52. That's not too shabby. So it is what it is. That situation. Bringing it on in last month. What's sustainable for the whole season here? Ty Freeman, 21 of 42 in the last month. He's been getting busy. He batting 500 with a 1% K rate. Strada, I don't know if he's in the lineup. Hunter Goodman still batting 300, right? With 3 bombs in the last week, the last few months, whatever the case may be. I need to see if Strada's lineup's not out yet. Let me refresh this. Let me find out. They finna try to get busy on the Brewers' ass today. So what was it? Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not playing him in my pitcher spot. Just wanted him to go against him. I think my lineup's sufficient. I'm taking Patrick for my pitcher today, and the Brewers bad. Damn, you see that on Malik Beasley. Bad news for my pitcher. I don't know what happened. What happened? Did he get hurt? What happened? Yeah. So, man, the way these motherfucking Colorado bats look like them motherfuckers damn near wanna. What's the total? 8.5. Might be able to get an over in this one. I don't know, man. Some of them motherfuckers look good. Them and Miami, man. I ain't been betting on them boys, man. But man, oh man. Last 2 weeks, see if they cooling off. Ty Freeland, 11 for 24, small ball. Somebody could look at the small ball. Strada, you want to see if he's in the lineup. Jordan Beck, you want to see if he's in the lineup. Hunter Goodman, he's batted 300 the whole season. So some of these guys, some of these righties, man, keep an eye on how many righties they got in the lineup. But them motherfuckers, the ones who can hinder your strikeout prop, right? 14% here, 7% there, 6% there, and a 3% K rate there for some of these batters. Keep them. Watch out for these motherfuckers, man. You know, if it ain't today, maybe tomorrow. But watch out for those motherfuckers. All right. I can't pinpoint who I really like, man. Goodman. And early in the season, I was losing good money on Goodman. Goodman probably be somebody that you could. It looks like I like more batters on Colorado side than Milwaukee. So you never know, the dogs might be barking at. Next game. The Chicago Cubs, my Chicago Cubs, Houston Astros, right? So I get a pitcher lean to Houston. Um, sure, with Framber Valdez on the mound. Uh, Jameson Taillon, he's giving it up. Oh man, he was betting on his threes, man. Oh, that motherfucker was betting on his threes. My guy though, my guy. He was cashing in for our ass. He was betting on his threes. That motherfucker. I had to go back and see that shit. Damn. All right, so look, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen here. Italian probably gonna get his ass tore up, right? Isaac Paredes, Cam Smith. Those are my two guys I like to bomb. Okay, I like those two guys for bombs here. I like a few guys here. I think a few guys could probably take Italian to the yard today, right? He's pitching his first versus righties. We're gonna look at Italian real quick. I call him Italian beef. One of my favorite sandwiches. And I got a couple more minutes, man, before I get out of here, man. Goodness gracious. If I was at home, I would have had this shit written down, and y'all would have had to trust me. But yeah, so Italian, um, look, he's giving up 10 bombs to righties, to lefties, 11 bombs to righties. He will be on the road where he's giving up 6 bombs to lefties and 7 bombs to righties. Okay. I looked at it, and like I said, every motherfucking body on this list is a viable option to me today. Historically, he's pitched his worst versus I forget, but that's that. Now, like I said, I don't bet on Houston that much, but I give the pitcher lean to Houston. Remember, Valdez is just that good. He's 84. He's that good. He's that good. So Altuve, Paredes, Cam Smith. I like Paredes. I like Cam Smith. Straight up. I like them too, but I also like my Altuve. Christian Walker's a strikeout ass motherfucker, but if he's not striking out, he probably can go yard. Yana Diaz, that's my guy. So, it is what it is. On the Cubs. Um, I'm telling you, Kyle Tucker can hit lefty, right? I know Framber Vargas decent, got a decent, he's got a decent ground ball rate. Seiya Suzuki has historically hit lefties well, right? So, and you can also always um, look at Suzuki versus lefty, but Nico Horner, he don't strike out. Nico Horner was an interesting guy. Okay, he was very interesting. When I'm looking at the pitch mix here, Nico Horner don't never light up for me that much. If he does, probably not that much. But Nico Horner looked like an option. So if any reason, like if you're a homer or some shit like that, like me, that's why I don't go too much into the Cubs like that. But at the end of the day, here, Nico Horner did look like somebody that he was a bona fide hitter because he don't strike out, right? He's batting 382 versus pitch mix, 5 extra base hits, and 1 bomb. Got 2% K rate, right? Suzuki, he's 13 for 36, 22% barrel rate on this pitch mix. Suzuki hits lefties well, right? So lately, I'll bring it in lately. Last 3 weeks, um, Swanson 3 for 7, Nico Horner 4 for 6, Carson Kelly. Don't know who's in the stub lineup. Maybe I can look right now. Let's see. Carson Kelly is in the lineup. So Swanson is hitting cleanup. Nico Horner is back here. So Nico Horner, Carson Kelly, Swanson, Suzuki, all those guys, those righties right there, they had some form of green. Justin Turner historically is a veteran at hitting lefties, right? So there you have that. John Birdie, if he gets on, he's gone. He's still in the bait. He's gone. Right. So I don't bet on him. So hmm. Nico Horner. Nico Horner's interesting, right? Nico Horner's interesting. Now for the lefties here, for the Cubs, um, I mean, Kyle Tucker is had lefty lefty split. He's always been able to hit lefty. Okay, so can he hit Framber? This remain to be seen. This is his old team. He just went off on their ass yesterday. So shout out to him. But as of late, versus pitch mix, I don't think he's been looking that good. Last 2 weeks, 0 for 5, all the lefties. Last month, the lefties ain't been looking good. So, it is what it is, right? The last month, but Kyle has been warm as fuck as of late, right? So it is what it is with that situation. If I'm taking anybody from the Cubs for a home run, it's gonna be Suzuki. I'm weak. How long do they think they can keep people out of the building? They be promoting it too. Yep. Yeah, that motherfucker come out there flaming them too. So, you know, if I was betting that game, it would probably be I hate to say it, but it would be Astros, man. I hate to say it. That shit came out. That shit because I'm a Cubs fan, man. That shit came out. That shit didn't come out right. All right, well, man, we got 3 more minutes to go. Another hour for this next game. St. Louis Cardinals. Who scored? Let me find out. What's the name hit a bomb? Let me find out. Contreras hit a bomb. Nolan Gorman. I couldn't put a read on that game, so I faded that game. I gotta get better at fading games. Um. So the next game here, we'll talk about will be Seattle and Texas, man. So we got lineups out, and how I'm looking at this here is I'm just looking at this. I'm looking at this Texas lineup. I'm watching them really closely, just trying to see if they warm it, if they getting warm. Okay, Corey Seager and Josh Smith, probably my and Marcus, right? So I'm just trying to see if they're trying to get warm. Okay, I'm on the lookout for that. End zone, Rally. I was really looking at those boys, right? Corey Seager. Okay, let me show you. Corey Seager. Um, you wanna catch Corey Seager when he's warming up, right? You have to trust and believe in yourself. More importantly, you have to believe in his ass. But you really want to catch him when he's warming up. You know what I'm saying? And that could be the case. You know what I'm saying? That could be the case. Um, Smith. Now, first of all, let's talk about Smith. He's batting 266 in general. Where are they? At home? Okay. Right. So he's hitting better at home, right? I can't tell you if Corey Seager's hitting better at home. The numbers reflect it, but he's been hurt. He's been in and out of the lineup. He's been hurt. But Smith, he's been on one at home. And lately he's been on one. So let's come on, bring it on in. Bring it on in. Y'all got it on. Let's go to the last 2 weeks. And Carter, okay. Seager's 3 bombs. Uh, Carter, Smith, Seager not striking out much. Okay. How about at home? Okay. Did they have an outlier game too? I believe. I think they did have an outlier game. But two of those bombs, Corey Seager came at home in the last 2 weeks. Smith's been looking good as better. All right, last 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks, 3 bombs for Seager. Last 7 days, what was that? two bombs in the last 7 days for Seager. This is where if he's warming up, this is where you want to be early to the party. That's all I'm saying. If he's warming up, you want to be early. You want to be early because he owes some people some money, right? So last 7 days, he's got two bombs on this pitch mix. I mean, that's basically what I'm getting to. The fly ball creeped up there. It's at 37. I like that. So that's just what I wanted to point out right there. I ain't even gonna lie. And on the flip side, Marcus Simeon looked okay. Looked okay. Marcus Simeon looked okay, man. Uh, as of late, Marcus Simeon been hitting. You know what I'm saying? Go to the last month. He's hitting right behind Corey Seager, batting 300 in the last month. Six extra base hits. Don't look at him for a lot of bombs, but so the K percentage is down, right? So that's one thing I do like. K percentage is down. Marcus Seaman, 346 in the last 2 weeks. Last 7 days, 6 for 15. So that's somebody you want to take a look at as well. Castillo, taking a look at Castillo on the road versus lefties. I want to say that's where he pitches his worst at. So there could be hope, right? He's got 295 batting average. He's only giving up one bomb on the road. 295 batting average versus lefties on the road. K percentage is down, so you know it is what it is. On the road versus righties, Castillo, um, uh, 300 batting average there and four bombs. Okay, so it is what it is with that situation. Um, and then on the other side, it's Kyle Rowley. Kyle Rowley looked ridiculous in this pitch mix. The lighter, he looked ridiculous there. Um, definitely did. But um, you want to be mindful of the rest of the guys too, man. Because those the guys around them and stuff like that. Do you think it's important to play Soto or Kuna? We know what they can do, but I'd rather play one or the other, not both in my lineup to have space. With which one do you like better? I like Soto better. Acuna, and then if depending on what you're playing, you got to look at the field. Sometimes you want to get away from the field. If you're playing DFS, so I know you're talking about DFS. So you want to get away from the field, high ownership, things of that nature. That's why we're going over the slate, and then we can see where you can make pivots at. You don't always have to spin up. I don't like the matchup for Acuna. I don't like the matchup for Acuna. I like the matchup for Soto. Soto's been in rare form, but you can still probably find somebody in another spot. But I like Soto if I had to take one as well. So that offense looked like it has been a little bit more efficient. You gotta look at the production and stuff like that. I'm looking at Soto because what else do we like about their game? When you're looking at DFS and stuff like that, what else do we like about their game? Not only do we like Soto, we like Nemo, right? So Soto hitting behind Nemo. If Soto can go, more than likely Nemo might be on base. That can be RBI opportunities and stuff like that. If you feel like the offense is gonna flow, then it is what it is. So I like Soto though for what he's been doing, and he's hitting it behind Nemo. So that could be extra added fuel to the fire. So bringing it back here, like I said, let me slide out one more question. Let me see if this is fantasy. So Randy Rosarena, here's a guy on the road, right? On the road. So right now, 226 batting average in general. On the road there, you're gonna get Randy Rosarena. Oh, maybe that's as of late, especially in February. Last month, Rosarena. No, it must have been a different pitch mix. So give me on that. But as of late, they've been hitting better on the road. They've probably been on the road for a long time. I remember them being at home that much, but on the road they looking a little bit better. Last month, how about that? Last month, he's got the righties look a little bit better on the road. That sound? How does that sound? Yeah. So, am I going to him? No. I seen somebody really needed Julio yesterday. salty as hell he didn't go for it. I like to see people hit their home runs. But the lefties, though, the guys that I really, really like, uh, the lefties that I like versus this pitch mix. Um, of course, Rally, right? 19 extra base, 24 extra base hits and 14 bombs. But bringing it in, because I wanted to wait till the lineups come out to see who was in these lineups here. So let's see. I was looking for Canzone, seeing if he was in the lineup. 10% K rate, 3 bombs. Um, on the road, those 3 bombs, Calzone came on the road. Rayleigh batting 350 on the road. See, these guys that have been hitting good on the road, and that ballpark that they playing at home is not it's a pitcher's ballpark. So I want to see who's in the lineup now. Crawford, I like Crawford for a hit. Canzone, I really want to see. I think I seen him though. Canzone's in there. Okay, right behind the Rose Arena. Rayleigh's hitting a cleanup. Okay, Rayleigh's hitting cleanup. Rayleigh is right there, 6 for 17 with a bomb. Rayleigh, okay. So what's the lefties for me? What's the lefties for me? And if I just got a 198, 193 batting average versus lefty, oh, we'll walk some folks. What's the walk percentage for some of these lefty batters versus this pitch mix? So Rally might be a walk candidate today. Um, and he'll be Rayleigh will be behind him, followed by. So just know this. Just know this. Ain't nobody in the league right now. Nobody in the league right now want to pitch to Kyle Rally in the 3 spot. So we behind him we got Rayleigh, Rosarina, and Canzone. Okay, just be mindful of that, right? Because Let's I get past Crawford. I get past Rodriguez. Yes, as a pitcher. Damn, now I'm fucking I'm gonna walk him. But okay, walk Rally. These 3 motherfuckers right here, they gotta make it happen. Okay? They behind Rally, they gotta be stroking behind him, right? Um so it'll be Rayleigh here. He's right behind him. And then, like I said, Canzone is back there too. Okay, so be mindful of these lineups, how these lineups construct it, and use your imagination a little bit. See how things can possibly turn out. Kyle Riley is a valuable option all the way through. He's a switcher, we know this. Crawford is a guy that can definitely get on base. This is a way. Now, in general, bring it on in. Last 2 weeks here, in general. Uh, Rayleigh bomb came in the last 2 weeks. Canzone 2 bombs in the last 2 weeks. Mm, last 7 days, what they look like. End zone, 2 bombs. His 2 bombs came in the last 2 days, last 7 days. Rayleigh, you're gonna want these guys to be hot, right? You're gonna want to hope these guys are still hot. Okay, that's what it is. So, looking at this Texas game, in some shape, form, fashion, I think it does have an over feel to it. Because if I think it has an over feel to it. I ain't even gonna lie. So I'm probably gonna be leaning towards over here if I'm looking at a side. And though for those bats, you could just figure out how you want to attack this. I ain't no expert. I ain't no expert, man. I'm just here to help, man. Drop a like, man. Let me know I ain't doing this for fun. Share it, follow, all the shit for free, as you can see. Um, it is what it is. Um, so I didn't look at the Arizona game, and I didn't look at the Minnesota game. I really was thinking about coming back at, for money before the lineups lock here for Minnesota, but I got a few things I want to touch on that game. I did not look at this Minnesota game. Did not look at this Miami game. did look at this Washington game though. I actually just came and looked at Jack Conowitz, and so it's the lefties for me, man. Um, Jack, that's all he gonna see anyway, right? So no problem, Tiff, no problem. So um, Jack, uh, I'm going straight to the splits, bro. Straight up. I ain't got time for this. It does got a 51% ground ball rate. K percentage is at 16.5, and I don't like that. It's giving up 13 bombs to lefties, got 303 batting average to lefties in general. They will be at home, right? They should have good weather there. Uh, at home, he's got a 5 ERA. On the road, he's got a 5 ERA. At home versus lefties, got a 292 batting average. On the road versus righties, at home versus righties, he got a 394 batting average. Uh, all his bombs came to lefties at home. He's giving up 5 bombs to lefties at home, 8 bombs to lefties on the road. So yeah, man, the lefties, you know what I'm saying? We're looking at the lefties here. So you definitely want to key in on what he's doing and how he's doing it. So we will hit the LA Angels here. LA Angels here. Left hand, uh, full season, and so Jack, 13 bombs to lefties. All this shit look red. Then look at Mitchell Parker there. Under him, he's only giving up 2 bombs. His barrel is down versus lefties, but man, bro. So it is what it is. So we will go to Washington. And Washington runs out a ton of lefties, bro. So, but we want to see exactly what which is scoring. Uh, he is throwing the sinker 51% of the time, so we need to key in on that, right? So once we key in on that sinker at 51% of the time, which is giving up 8 extra base hits, 6 bombs on that. Granted, he's giving up bombs everywhere, but 8 extra base hits, 6 bombs on that. How long have we been going? 122. So over the course of the season, these lefties leveled this, right? That's just the sinker alone. So we got guys there who can hit the sinker. 3 bombs for Wood, 2 bombs for Garcia. Um, um, Nate Lowe, 11 for 19. It's pretty green there. Strikeouts is very, very manageable there. So they like this sinker. Uh, that's over the course of the season here. How about the last month on this sinker? Smaller sample sizes, but you get the drift, right? They like the sinker, bro. CJ Abrams, I took his bomb yesterday straight up. He cashed me. So shout out to CJ Abrams for that. Uh, the only time James Wood seen this in the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 hits, 2 bombs. Look at that, right? So we know he's throwing that sinker 50% of the time. We know they like that sinker. So what can I do? I can play with these numbers a few different ways here. I could throw his full pitch mix up there, and I can also take the sinker out because we know they like the sinker. So now we're looking at the fastball and the changeup, and we can do that and just look at those 2 pitches. We got the sinker set to the side. Now we're looking at James Wood versus the fastball and the changeup. He's looking good. He's batting 330 versus those 2 pitches. 5 bombs for Bell, 7 bombs for Wood, 4 bombs for Nathaniel Lowe. Looks pretty good to me. Abrams batting 300. Let's put it all up there. Put that sinker back in there. Boom. 21 extra base hits for Wood, 10 bombs. Abrams, everybody got a few bombs here and there. Nothing alarming for the strikeout rates, not even though the pitchers don't even have a good strikeout, right? So good K rate. So, it is what it is. That situation, if it could all be this simple, though. You know what I'm saying? It could all be this simple. It's easier said than done, but hey, it might just be they might just go upside this boy's head. Like the numbers say they should, and like we want them to, right? Last month, 20% barrel rate for James Wood. He 33% K rate though. Nathaniel Lowe 33% K rate, but you got Josh Bell not striking out, and definitely CJ Abrams not striking out. CJ Abrams hit a bomb yesterday. I think I'm going back to the well on his home run today for a personal heat check. But yeah, man, last 2 weeks versus full pitch mix. Abrams average goes down a little bit now. K's aren't there. These motherfuckers, they've been so wishy-washy. You can see through these numbers, right? See through these numbers. But Nathaniel been hitting all season, and I might take a stab at CJ Abrams bomb. Okay. But everybody loved that sinker what he's throwing 50% of the time. Uh I'm gonna have to see what the lineups look like. I don't know what the lineup's gonna look like here because I wanna know right here, who they got projected. I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna take a rain check on the right hand batters, but the lefties, they all in play, bro. They all in play. Um the Angels, I didn't look at the Angels bats last night. I probably got busy at work. I didn't look at the Angels bats last night. Mitchell Parker's giving up 9 bombs to righties, and to lefties he's giving up 2. Total 11 bombs, 9 bombs to righties. Giving up 6 bombs on lefties. He is throwing fastball 60% of the time. Let me get that up here. Decent. Trout hit a bomb yesterday. If you want to heat check him, I'll be looking to see if Logan O'Hoppy's in this lineup too. Can't trust Mitchell Parker on the K's, man, but this team strikes the hell out. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Angels, I ain't the biggest. Well, I can't really put a read on these Angels like that, man. Straight up, man. Sorry. Shit. I know Trout is good at baseball. I definitely know that shit. Sure. If you want to look at lefties in general, there's no pitch mix here. Um, Logan O'Hoppy, this is one way be interested in no matter what. He's batting 350 versus lefties there. He's got 4 bombs versus lefties in general. This is a strikeout team. I don't know if Mitchell Parker can go out there and give us some Ks, but this is a strikeout team. I can take a look at Mitchell Parker's game log right here. He doesn't have the highest K rates or nothing like that, but he's just coming off an 8K game versus Colorado. Okay, the Angels, he hadn't faced the Angels. The rest of the games, he's only had 5Ks or less. So, this could be a dangerous team to be, fooling around with. Okay, what how much time do we got left here? 12:34. Mm, mm, mm. I think I was gonna say I think I'm about to end it right here. Um, but I got 2 games left to look at, right? I kind of like. I mean, I know Stuba's on the mound here, so there's a few things I want to look at here. Let's take a look here. Um, put something on your brain real quick. Um, I just want to see what some of these totals look like. So you have both teams to score 1 run at a -115. in the first five. The Twins' total runs, first 5 innings, is set at a half, right? At a parlay piece. Meaning they saying in the first 5 innings, that's crazy. First 5 innings, right? A run. We know Scooby is a dog, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Or you can take the under at the plus 135, right? So that's just man, Joe. That's crazy. Mm. First five total 2.5. This is total minus 223 and a half minus 130. 130. Mm. Mm. But that's a parlay piece right there. You gotta need them motherfuckers to score one run, right? One run that you get a minus 175 for a parlay piece. Alternate run, both teams to score one run in the first five at a minus 115. That's something to think about. We know Scuba a dog, that's why the numbers like that. That's something to think about, man. That's something to think about. Right? Something to think about. Interesting. I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. Let me see. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go through. I might come back for Sunday night baseball, though, man. I might come back, man. So make sure you follow me, man. I would love for you to follow me on YouTube. Make sure you follow me, man. I come back. This is gonna be an interesting game, but we do know Arizona versus righties. We already know this. Versus right hand pitching, we already know this. You definitely gonna like them. Fuck it, man. Let me take a look. Damn. Hold on, man. Let's see. All right. Arizona versus Cal Cruncher giving up got 368 batting average, 8 bombs, the barrel percentage is up. That's Cal Cruncher right there. You're looking at the righties for Arizona there. Patel Marte will be hitting left. So we'll be definitely focused on somebody like Suarez or something like that when it comes to this situation here. So, Suarez, 15 bombs on this pitch mix, 26% K rate over the course of the season. They will be at home, right? So, about at home versus righties. Um, Suarez, 10 bombs, 389. 13 extra base hits. So it is what it is with that situation there. Versus pitch mix. Kyle Quantrill is throwing what? Fastball 24% of the time. He's throwing one, two, three, four, five, six. A lot of bullshit. All right, so just keeping it moving here. Just see who's hot, who's not. What's been going on last month. Suarez, 32% K rate, 9 extra base hits, 5 bombs in the last month. Um, that's 2 weeks there. 2 bombs, 23% K rate. Batting 435, nothing, right? The last 7 days for Suarez, um, 12, no bombs, 3 of 8. Granted, Grichuk, keep an eye out, see if he's in the lineup. He's batting 400 the last week, 7 days there. So it is what it is. That's now, we wind it back here, looking at the lefties. We will get Marte batting on that left side. Kyle Quantrill is giving up 2 bombs to lefties. So that's he's been pitching better to lefties. Look at what he's throwing to lefties, which would be the fastball 39% of the time there, and then followed by the splitter and the four seamer. Not gonna single out those pitches, just gonna look at them all through. Corbin Carroll was hurt. Josh Naylor in the HRR spot. If he's hitting cleanup, Patel Marte 11 extra base hits, 8 bombs, right? 22 barrel rate. So definitely 11% K rate. Definitely gonna like him there. At home, um, his batting average goes from 368 to 300. 16 barrel rate over the course of the season. Josh Naylor definitely looks good there. Love the fact that he's not striking out. Perdomo's not striking out. Patel Marte's not striking out. We like that. Take the home switch down. Bring it on in. See what you've done for me lately, though. Last month, Josh Naylor Looks good. 5% K rate. I know who you are. 5% K rate. I really like
You
that.
keep
Perdomo,
you keep falling
average is
asleep. Your
down.
brain hurts.
10% K rate. Can't touch
Yeah.
like that. Tell Marte now
Put
for
a
Look,
17.
remote.
He's been on
hey,
fire
you
with
need
three
$10.
bombs last 4 weeks.
Five.
Bringing it back last 2 weeks there.
We bet five.
Uh, Tell Marte 4 for 11, whatever, right?
We
Josh
didn't bet
Naylor still
10.
not striking out.
Where
What it is,
is
what it
your
is.
where's the remote?
Josh Naylor
Go
and
ahead.
Tell
I
Marte
know
I'm
you
better
finna
holding
than
go
their
get
you
weight
ten.
too.
throughout the whole season when it comes
Oh,
to
you
the
know
average
my
and shit
shit.
like that.
Mm.
So they pulling their
Cause I
average
know
all
seems
the way
like you
through. I like
interested in
that,
mine.
right?
I
So
am. Is every
at the
time
end
I
of the
take
day
you
here,
fall asleep?
looking at the
Well, I'm
lineup and
wide
shit like
awake
that,
now.
I'm gonna
Because I
like
wasn't paying attention to it
that
earlier. Well,
that
yesterday, because
that
I
whatever this
forgot
lineup
already.
come out at,
But I didn't chill
Marte,
out.
Naylor, Suarez.
What is
Those
this?
are guys I'll
This
be
is
looking
not
at for
Till's phone.
sure,
How is that Till's
right?
last phone?
Those are
Let
guys
me
I'll
see
be
my
looking at
phone.
for sure.
It should
Um,
be at least 70%.
Miami versus lefties. Something I need to take a look at, refresh myself on. Over the course of the season here, Miami versus left-hand pitching. I don't think they strike out much anyway, so I'll come down here. Miami, uh, not striking out much. 86 WRC plus on the
I
season.
wanted to
Last 30 days, Miami,
we could watch it, but I ain't watched the whole thing. I
21%
said
K rate, 89
$10.
WRC plus. Last 14 days, Miami.
I said $10 actually though.
168 plate appearances, 20% K rate, 84 WRC, 84, 80, 80 WRC plus all damn season versus left hand pitching. So there's a pathway. There could be a pathway for them, for somebody like whatever this kid's name is, to at least hit this out or something like that. Let's see. See what they look like. Miami, Rodriguez. To lefties, Rodriguez. Two bombs. He got a 378, 317 batting average. To righties, Rodriguez 290 batting average with 9 bombs. He had 2 bombs to lefties, 9 bombs to righties. How about at home? A little bit worse at home. 5 of those bombs versus righties coming at home. How about at home versus those lefties? Hmm. Okay. So it is what it is, right? Let's take a look at those righties. We'll give it like 9 bombs. Eduardo Rodriguez.
I want some
Okay,
eggs
so
today.
Myers, um, what is he throwing?
I want some eggs.
Fastball 40%, 45% of the time. Now, what I do know is this is yeah, this is a fake decent fastball hitting team, right? So let's go over the game day real quick. Pull up another game day, and let's take a look at the MLB. Let's go over here to today's matchups. Let's go to pitching stats. We'll walk you through it. Let's go to hmm, hmm, pitch Arsenal. No, let's go to pitching metrics. Let's go to no. Let's go to I'm sorry, y'all. Hitting stats. Let's go to team stats. Let's go filter in our time frame. Filter in our time frame. Go to the fastball. Damn, right? Then let's go to average. Hmm. Miami, number 11 in batting average versus their fastball. Extra base hits, they in the green on extra base hits versus their fastball. And number 6, extra base hits versus their fastball. Okay. Hard hit percentage, Miami on that fastball, they in the green, right? This team can hit the fastball. Okay. So and I know this, right? We know this. I know this. So like I said, he's throwing that fastball what?
You want some eggs, Pookie?
Um,
Yes.
45% of the time. Okay. 45% of the time. So
We don't have any
I
more
got that
eggs.
keyed in there. And you can see.
Soccer
So
games this
Wagaman,
weekend.
Myers, these
Waffles,
guys here, they like
eggs.
the fastball. Otto
No
Lopez,
eggs.
Wagaman.
Ain't
They
no
don't
eggs.
strike out.
No.
They're not
I
striking
wanted
out at
some
an alarming
waffles
rate.
too.
So that's something there. That's what keep them pesky. I like when my fish don't strike out. Um, okay. And then Ramirez and Edwards, we know Edwards. These guys. All right, so this is projected lineup though. It's projected lineup though. We want to see who's in there, who could possibly be in there. All right, so bringing it back. Um, they've been hitting as of late too. So all right, kilo laws. Okay.
The one where
Okay.
that
Okay.
the
So just know they can hit the
the
fastball. Just
backpack
know
that
that.
I wanted on spray ground is sold out forever.
Full pitch mix Myers, two
What?
bombs.
Yeah.
K percentages are down. We know that. All right.
Yeah, it says sold out forever.
Last 3 weeks. Not the last 4 weeks. I'd like to stop at the last 4 weeks. Myers 7 for 12. Wagaman and Myers, man. Wagaman and Myers. They've been looking like they've been starting some shit. Start some shit. Last 7 days.
What
Okay.
happened to the?
Small sample size because they are going up against a lefty.
I thought you was going somewhere.
Yeah.
Lefty might not look that sexy, but let's take a look.
What account do you even watch it on? Mine.
Oh 09.
I should have watched the whole
What's he throwing?
episode. He woke up to my phone. Who was that guy?
That's about
That
41%
guy
of
was
the
a
time to the
was a
lefties.
key
Okay.
was a key detail.
Mm,
Go back, cause I gotta see.
Star Wars. Star Wars doesn't even have a bomb there. He might not be in
Start from the
mine. Who
beginning.
knows? I don't know. Oh 09,
No,
062.
not from the beginning. From the
No
part where
bombs. Okay. Well, they'll be
he
looking to
hung
do
up his coat
hit
and
some
went
small
by.
ball against these guys. Uh, I'm not in the mood
It's
of
so
betting
cold.
against Miami right now. I ain't gonna lie, but bringing it on in though. Last month they ain't been looking like nothing. The lefty, so you might see a whole bunch of righties in that lineup. Who knows? I don't know. But they ain't been looking. They ain't been
Birthday
looking good.
party
Them
you wanna go
lefties.
together?
Uh,
What's the weather today? Cause everybody come out is hot. 87 in Chicago.
Look, they
88 here.
it's not even that hot.
88.
17 and a half, minus
No,
145 for his
stop.
pitching out.
Did he
Parlay
bring
piece.
it up there, Coop?
Mm,
Go back.
5.5 Ks. I don't know if I want to hit
Oh no, I watched the
that.
part when her friend was coming
So
back.
how I look at this game here.
That was at the end of the other one.
Oh well, let me see.
Best that looked
That
better
was
here
also
was
at the end of the other one,
it
I
was
think.
Wagaman and Myers. They look pretty good.
What the back?
Edwards, we know he can get a
Mm-hmm.
single or something like
It
that.
popped off.
You know, shit like that.
When we
I gotta
flipped
figure
it.
out which side he's hitting better on. Um, but Marte, Naylor, Suarez, I like those guys for sure. And I'm gonna take a rain check on this last game. So, uh, quick rundown here. So I can go in and start locking some shit in. Um, Tampa
I
Bay,
actually
the
like that
lefties.
too.
You know, Kramer, whatever worse he's pitching is versus the lefty. And then Yandy Diaz looked really good. I like Magnum, and I also don't mind Simpson or something back down the back end. But the Lowe's, Miranda, Magnum, damn man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bats. I like them all. Keep in mind, Kramer is pitching better at home. Okay,
How the
he's
fuck is
pitching
she
better at
back?
home.
She's a hologram.
Um,
She's
Hauser,
an AI.
bomb candidate. I mean,
But I
you got
think she
guys like
back because
O'Hearn,
when she was
Henderson. Those guys can get hits
down low
and
that
stuff like
shit
that.
with her
But
brain.
I'm more laser focused in on these lefties and these few usual suspects on Tampa Bay side. Lauer, I really wanted to take his pitching outs. I really wanted to take his strikeouts. I think I took him on a pick 'em card. Springer looked pretty
Hmm?
good, man.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if Springer didn't go yard. Uh, Clement looked good, and these guys that Walker Brewer is not very good. Refsnyder have been a lefty killer in times. I'm staying away from these Boston bats because I ain't been betting them. Rooker and Kurtz for
I'm
me.
doing this part.
Rooker historically hit. Don't be surprised if Rooker has a multi hit game. Kurt's been on fire. Damn, I forgot
We
all
just
about the motherfucking Yankees. Be safe out there, right? Severono's been good on the road, but I still think, Jazz, right?
Coach.
Jazz looked good to me. right? So I like Jazz. Outside of Judge, I like Jazz. I don't know if I'm betting on. Taking the rain check on the Philly bats. Um, Mets. I like Mets to win this game, right? So moneyline parlays run line straight for me. Soto, Nemo, um, Alonzo. Don't be surprised if Alonzo. This might be the day Alonzo might go yard. Jeff McNeil can hit that fastball. He's throwing that fastball a lot, so he might. He's a yard candidate. And then Beatty and Mauricio look good versus this pitch mix. Mauricio looked a little bit better than Beatty as of late. So Mauricio, McNeil, Alonzo, Soto, Nemo. Um, Machado versus a lefty. Couldn't talk you off that. Dolo. Lefties have been hitting him, not for a lot of bombs, but lefty been hitting him. So you can look at the Reyes, Merrill, Sheets. But if I'm taking anybody on San Diego for a bomb, it'd probably be Machado. But watch Max Jackson Merrill. The lefties here. Ellie De La Cruz, Gavin Lux, they look the best to me. And then Steer, I think he's on their streak. He's been on one. And like I said, lefties get a small bump. Remember, Pollock, he's giving up home runs in only 2 games, 3-1 and 5-11. Rain check on this Chicago White Sox game. Um, Last week or so, a month or so, too small sample size, but Muncie did show the ability to hit lefties. Edmund can hit lefties. Teoscar Hernandez can hit lefties along with Will Smith. But Bubic, he's really, really good, and you have to take pitching into consideration. Kansas City Royals, they don't strike out. These guys are in play for small ball for sure, hits and stuff like that. Pasquantino, Bobby Witt, Garcia, the deal. Marquez pitched pretty good as of late. Now, the dogs could be barking here. I ain't even gonna lie. The dogs could be barking. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie because some of these, when I look at these bats, look like the Colorado bats look better than the fucking Milwaukee bats. I like Yelich. Couldn't talk about Frelick for a hit. Couldn't talk about Collins for a hit. Chad Patrick strikeouts are in play versus the strikeout prone team. Kyle Tucker's a hit lefties historically hit lefties. I probably won't bet him today. Seiya Suzuki, if I'm taking anybody for a bomb on Chicago, it would be Seiya Suzuki. Nico Horner looked good versus pitch mix. Justin Turner can hit lefties. Carson Kelly got a few bombs off this pitch mix. Somehow Swanson looked good as of late. I like Houston to win this game, but I'm not betting it, right? I'm not betting this game. It looks like Houston because of Jameson Talia ass, right? 10 bombs versus rights. I think 11 bombs versus lefties, some shit like that. But they throwing the house on these righties at his ass today. Um, so for Radies and Cam Smith, I wouldn't be surprised if both of them hit a bomb today. I like those two guys. But the righties, Altuve, striking out ass Christian Walker, and the rest of those guys, I couldn't talk about for a minute. It's Sunday. It's a weird day, right? So, um, Kyle Rowley, self-explanatory. I like Crawford for hits. I want to know what Rayleigh, Rosa Ranzarina, and Kyle Kazone can do behind Rowley, right? Need these guys to come through. Canzone got about 2 or 3 bombs in the last week or so. Rayleigh's got one. Um, remember, these guys here can be of some help here. Corey Seager, if you want to be early to the party, I don't know if he's hot. He might be hot. 2 bombs within the last week. Corey Seager, it is what it is. Smith, Marcus Simeon, the top 3 guys right here. These guys been hitting as of late. CJ Abrams, the lefties, man, going up against Jack Conowitz. It is what it is. I took CJ Abrams for a bomb yesterday. I'm going back to the well. And I might go back to the well on James Will for a bomb, but lefties get a bump going up against Conowitz. He's terrible versus lefties. Mike Trout is good at baseball, so if you want to heat check him, be my guest. He hit a bomb yesterday. If Ohapi's in the lineup, he'll be in play for me for a home run. Um, and then the bats that I would bet on here for decent bomb would be Marte and Suarez and Naylor in that cleanup spot. I'll be looking at him for hits, runs, and RBIs all the way up to a bomb, right? But bomb candidates for me, Marte and Suarez, and hits, runs, and RBIs for Naylor. Then look at this last game. It is what it is. One more quick roll for Jackson here. Um, what I asked Jackson today, give me any top home run plays and they top MLB bets. They gave me Marte, Wood, Aranda, Soto, Kurtz, Julio. I'm not betting on Julio at all. Trevor Story, can't get none of my money. Cam Smith, Jordell, Jackson Holiday. I told them, give me their top bets for June 29th, 2025. They gave me Milwaukee Brewers on a run line. I'm scared of that. They gave me over 7.5 in the Twins and Tigers game. Interesting play there with Scuba on the mound. They gave me Adele, parlay piece as a hit. They gave me Random, parlay piece as a hit. They gave me Steer, parlay piece as a hit. Um, Steer, yeah, he's the one. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 his games, he got a hit. One, two, three, four, five, six of those games. He got multiple hits, including two, 3 game hits. Eduardo Rodriguez under 2.5 runs. I can't do that. Patrick over 5.5 strikeouts. I like that. Torres a hit. Parlay piece. Rays money line. Brewers Rockies under 8.5. Peace out, fam. Peace out.